Cameras rolling. Action.
Social media promo material, right? So tell me, what are we talking about today?
Today on Keepin the GEEK BROS, episode 117, we've got Mortal Kombat trailer review, Warrior, the Asian action show we all needed, WandaVision episode 7, breaking the fourth wall review, Diablo 2 Resurrected, Blizzard lost its touch, Nintendo Direct, 6 Days in Fallujah is not political commentary, question of the day, if you could be any Marvel villain, who would you be and why? All this and more in this week's episode. Stay tuned.
In a world where geeking out never looked so good, two incredibly sexy men will rise for your auditory pleasure. Here's your hosts, keeping up with the GEEK BROS.
Yes. Keepin the GEEK BROS podcast. I'm your host, Vibe. And with me are Juancho, Darflex, Roz, Man, full house this week. Fantastic. And we're the host of Keepin the GEEK BROS, a family podcast, allegedly. So,
what's going on, guys? What's going on?
Exciting.
Yeah. So, what's going on with the GEEK BROS? Vibe easy.
Very little of nothing. I do have 2 timelines. They just need to be rendered. I just haven't had any moment. The Mighty Ducks Game Changers trailer reaction is there ready for rendering. So you'll be seeing that in a few days. And the Falcon and Winter Soldier trailer reaction. Of course, we're still not meeting in person yet. So it's going to be cell phone footage. Shoot me. It's the best we can do. But look forward to that. I'm also going to be taking out the snippets of 2 reviews we did in previous episodes and making those like mini-sodes because I'm good like that. So look out for that. And that's about it.
All right. So what's on your mind, gents? What's on your mind? I know some of us have had a rough week. So let's start with Vibe. Vibe, what's on your mind?
God damn it, I just finished talking.
You know he never likes to start first.
No, I never don't. My throat's killing me. I don't know what's up, but it hurts beyond words. I'm drinking right now.
Cool. So what's his name?
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
We already discussed this. Tyrone, okay? It's Tyrone.
Yeah, boy.
What a coincidence.
Huh?
I just trained on him this morning.
See, exactly. We talked about it. So
He must have went to his house afterwards.
I'm drinking this like I squeezed a whole lemon and a whole bunch of spicy hot honey with mint tea into this thing, and it tastes terrible and it is burning my throat like crazy. Other than that, just recently upgraded the backyard of where I
saw that.
currently residing.
Looks very nice.
Yeah,
I didn't know that you needed vegetable oil to put furniture together. I mean, I've never heard of that.
I needed
elaborate.
I need lubrication. See, the thing is that wherever these are ordered from, the holes, that's what she said, were not big enough to screw it in. And so it was stripping the screw. So I used the vegetable oil to lubricate it to get it through the hole, and it worked. I didn't have any.
Here, can I give you a quick tip with almost everything I do home improvement regarding that?
What's that?
I always toss the screws that it comes with, and I buy better galvanized screws so it actually lasts. Because if they're already stripping, imagine when water touches it. Because this is outdoor furniture.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I recommend you get some good quality galvanized screws, and they're not expensive.
I have a great idea. Why don't you come over?
It's gonna last.
Why don't you come over, look at the screws that I have, and then again, let me know which ones to buy. How about that?
I'm gonna go ahead and counter
next Sunday.
Well, okay, good.
I'm gonna counter that because if you don't get galvanized screws, then the rust that'll build up on the screw itself will cause the wood around it to expand, and then it'll hold it tighter.
Vibe is not that fancy.
And then it'll just absolutely deteriorate from the inside out. And then you'll have, like the impetus to buy new furniture in a couple of years. There you go.
Which is the point? Because are we not a society of consumers, and nothing is actually built to last? It's
everything is disposable.
Yeah, it's what is it called? Planned obsolescence.
Exactly. See, in this case, you planned the obsolescence.
I didn't know about that idea. I mean, he just gave it to me. I wouldn't call myself the most handy guy in the world. So, I mean,
did you buy this on Wayfair?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know, but it was not.
All my furniture's from Wayfair. It's not
Is
bad.
it? Mm.
Oh yeah, courtesy of my fiance.
So, fancy.
Yeah,
So,
I know. First time I get to use it, huh?
You reckon it? That's hilarious. But yeah, so that's about it. I turned the backyard is now a hookah lounge. So yeah, I'm very excited
It
about
looks pretty good. I want to come over.
that. Yeah, fantastic.
Yep.
Whenever you want. Columbia, now the Columbia breakfast is ready. It's more than ready now. Outdoor grill.
Well,
indoor-
no, it's not because Manolo hasn't requested a Sunday off.
Whoa, don't bring me into this because that other
You're
guy
in
over
this.
there said I know I'm in this, but that guy over there, like I'm trying to bring everybody involved, and he says he's not
Yeah,
available.
I'm
in
off
March.
until don't involve me. If you guys can, if I can't be in it, just you all do it because it's not
Wow.
gonna it's be impossible.
I found this passing the buck. Okay, next person. What's on somebody else's mind?
Flex.
All right. Let's see. It's been a pretty busy week. I finally submitted my research proposal. It did get rejected, but
Oh,
no big deal. I was expecting it to get rejected at least twice. That's a good sign. It just means that they like it, but I got to make a couple corrections, narrow down some of the
If
parameters
they
of the
didn't
study.
like it, what would they do then? Because if rejecting it means they liked it, but they want corrections. What if they didn't like it?
Well, because the corrections were mostly just narrow down the parameters.
Okay.
That's all. That means the study itself finds a gap in the literature, which in my case is female combat athletes. Most of the studies are done on male combat athletes or a mix, and the data is kind of skewed or just pretty bad or insignificant when it comes to female athletes. So that's good because the rejection was based on just a couple of the parameters, not the gap or the actual question itself. So that's good news for me. I'm gonna keep working on it. Got a lot of guys fighting tonight in UFC. So far, doing pretty good. Everybody's won tonight. Let's see what else. Getting really tired of my day job, but that's neither here nor there.
I'm sorry. That tickles me.
If I was one more thing, if I was vegetarian, I think right now I'm growing enough food to feed myself without going to the store. But I'm not a vegetarian, so. And yeah, I think that's.
I like it.
That's it. Yeah, that's
I
it.
feel empowered now. Roz, what's on your mind, good sir?
Nothing.
Living
Nothing spectacular has been going on, honestly. Just living
life like you're alive.
barely,
Living la vida loca.
honestly, missing drinking.
Oh Jesus, is that like extra filtered special water? It's from the tap.
Fucking-
Before distilled
it's
water.
from the fucking
It's
refrigerator.
from the tap. Man, what's on your mind?
A lot of emotional crap I'm still not gonna disclose, but I'm hanging in there. I'm pushing through because that's just what I do.
What's most important is that you're out, and we combined help bail you out. That's all that matters.
And I'm so glad you guys took me out of the psych ward. It was just there was something going on there that I didn't trust, especially when they were where they were actually taking my temperature. It didn't seem right.
No.
Yeah, I
That
didn't like
wasn't
that, so-
a thermometer.
that was Big Bob.
He did tell me he loved me right before he did it.
Did it feel wrong?
But so right.
It
was
felt
Good.
it felt, you know what, it did pique my interest.
This
I was
goes
a little
like this goes everything we talked about yesterday.
yesterday. I like how it just flows together.
It all does.
But you know, other than that,
Quick question.
Go ahead.
When you say pique your interest, can you spell pique for us?
okay, so
Fantastic.
There's a
I
cue.
love dead air.
I'm just not gonna respond. But yeah, I'm just moving through the motions. I'm here. I'm healthy. My family's doing pretty well right now. So no, everything's good. Life is good. One day at a time is the best we can do right now.
On camera, it looked like Roz was passing something over to Darflex. It was the funniest thing.
Did you get
No,
it?
because Roz did this, and then Flex did this, and it,
I
looked like
did.
they were- it was really funny.
I passed him something. He's right there.
That is awesome. See, Juancho, did you say what's on your mind?
No, I haven't. It's been a really weird week. I mean, on my
Get the fuck
kind
out
of
of here.
figure
We
like
can tell
like my
your beard tells
emotion.
us.
Unfortunately, one of my coworkers passed on Monday and had an weird feeling about something happening. So it's been really draining my whole energy. So I've been dealing with trying to get myself back into the grind and just trying to fix things up because right now with the night job, they're acting a fool right now, and I'm trying to get them squared away. And besides that, I was able to catch up on Nintendo Direct and whatever the usual stuff that I used to de-stress myself. So besides that, that's the only thing happening. My tail's growing bigger. We got a great news. The baby's very healthy. So
Your
we
tail is growing bigger. I'm sorry.
You've got a
yeah,
tail,
yes.
My
Baby's
tail.
my tail.
Mateo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tail.
See, I heard my tail. I swear.
I did
Tail's
too. I did
growing
too.
it's growing big.
The
We
baby's
got
name
good
is
news on
Mateo?
Tuesday. Yeah.
Did you just call your son it?
Yeah.
The fuck, man.
It's going very well. Leave it alone.
Oh yeah, well, you know
He's
what I'm
growing
trying to do.
really well.
Pronouns.
Yeah. It's growing very well. That's it.
All
It's a
right.
baby.
Well, I like it. All right. Without further ado, episode 117 starts now. But first, subscribe to our podcast. It's the right thing to do. Let's move on to the Fresh Scent. Geek Bros approved movies of the week, not applicable. Moving on. What's new in the gaming world? Video games out. Release
much
this
up.
week.
Um,
One show.
30XX on the PC February 17th. Capcom Arcade Stadium for the Switch on February 17th. Alien Life Simulator for the PC. The Protagonist Episode 1 February 18th. Both of those games came out on February 18th. Rustler for the PC February 18th. And Ultimate ADOM Caverns of Chaos for PC on February 18th. And that is it.
What systems were those for? What consoles? You didn't say.
PC.
Oh, that's only PC?
Yep.
Anything new for
Like-
Stadia yet?
This dude.
I have some Stadia news.
Oh, do you?
Ooh.
I mean, it's last week's news, but you guys probably didn't hear about
Give
it.
it to us because I don't think anybody did.
Oh yeah, Google shut down the Stadia game development studios.
Oh,
No way. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Why?
You weren't expecting that.
but they were so progressive.
Man. Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
Man,
Yeah.
I was so ready
Too soon.
to start my subscription.
How do they
Yeah.
feel about spending so much money on licenses and then having to cancel it out?
Well, so here's what they did. They shut down the game development studios. This is the internal studios that they had making games. What were the games? No one will ever know. They're still maintaining
Battlefront
the
3.
company streaming the games that they have, and they released a statement saying, we want to open up the platform to wider use. So my guess is
Indie developers.
not so much indie developers, because they have plenty of indie games now.
Okay.
They want to mirror what Amazon is doing, which is different to what Microsoft is doing with xCloud.
What is
They
that?
want to have it so, hey, look, Amazon is
Putting out
doing
Lord of the
the thing
Rings.
where they have a Ubisoft channel or an EA channel or, you know, a 2K channel where you pay a certain amount of money per month to get access to the games from that catalog. Kind of like how Amazon does HBO, Cinemax,
Right.
you know, things like that.
I didn't know that Amazon.
Stars.
But
Oh yeah, Amazon has a streaming service that's currently in beta called Luna. We actually talked about it and made fun about it like about
We
2
did,
or
yes.
3 months ago.
I don't.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that name. But okay. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the RJ effect. Gentlemen, by all means, sock it to us.
All right, Mr. Ross, go ahead.
So, has anybody ever played a Diablo 2?
I watched
Yes.
my old Asian friend play forever.
Okay, so Blizzard is releasing a remaster of it, and I was
Oh no.
there was a lot of trepidation on my part of it because, you know, Flex knows how I feel about what they did to Warcraft 3 Remastered, where it was
The audience.
an absolute
the audience
travesty.
knows. Didn't we?
You know, and-
discuss this? The audience
Yes.
knows, yeah.
Please.
Yeah, it was awful. I
Listen.
believe he spent money and bought it after I told him it was bad because
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, there's no way Rosie
Hey.
could be correct about how
Blame it on
bad
the
it
goose.
is."
Blame it on
And
the
he-
toes. Blame it on
Turns
the
out it was worse.
alcohol, baby.
Ooh.
So the trailer for this looks really good. They actually, updated the graphics completely using, it looks like the Diablo 3 engine, so it looks a lot more modern. But they had an interview on Polygon, and the Polygon interview was really promising because they basically said, we're not changing shit. It's still the same game running under the hood. The only major difference that we've added is the ability to have more stashes for your crap. So I think they learned from, their previous eras. Also, it's being developed not by Blizzard internal, but by Vicarious Visions, which is a pretty good development studio.
Would you please link the trailer in our chat later? I actually haven't seen it, and it's funny that you say that because the reason I actually got to play Diablo 2 initially was the trailer came with one of my Warcraft games when I was a lot younger, Avi. And for the time, the trailer looked fantastic. You see this crow picking at some dude's eyeball; it's the shit. So
yeah, so we'll see if it works out. I hope it will. But yeah, I'll send the trailer so you can take a look at it.
Yes.
The other topic I wanted to touch on, I don't know if I would call it a controversial topic or not, but there's this game that was supposed to be coming out in 2009 called 6 Days in Fallujah. It was a really big deal because of how out of touch making a game about that event was at the time. I don't know if you guys know, I'm sure Darth Flex knows, there a lot of negative media coverage came out of America's involvement in Fallujah, during the second Iraq war. So that game got quickly squashed, thrown into the gutter because everyone's like, why would you make a game about something that, possibly contained, American war crimes, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody thought about it up until a couple of months ago, where the original owner of the company that was developing the game announced that it's being developed all over again, the same thing. And it's causing a lot of drama, especially, among, ex-soldiers and people who are against the Iraq war at the time. And he's saying it's not a controversial game. I'm not trying to make it about politics. So he's choosing to exclude anything negative that happened during that event. There aren't any insurgents. It's just going to be American soldiers fighting against non-labeled, nondescript opposition forces that are unnamed. I don't know how you guys feel about something like this, but it seems like this dude is trying to bank on the negative reaction that releasing a game like this would cause.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, but also treading this weird line where he's like, I don't want it to be political, but everything about this fucking game is pure politics.
I mean, if you look at military-based games, I mean, it may not be as realistically political, but I mean, it is politics, right? In a sense, especially games like Black Ops. But yeah, it just sounds boring. Like, yo, keep it real, man. Like,
keep it real.
Right. I don't.
It's a heavy subject. Keep it real.
The game was based on the post 9/11 invasion of the city of Nazareth, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't there for that, but I was there during 2009. Fun fact: because of those assholes, when I deployed to Iraq during that time, we were no longer able to use Quick Clock. Do you know what Quick Clock is? So, like, essentially, you have a gunshot wound or something big. It's like this powder you put on your shit, and it just kind of like creates a scab or it just clots.
It's a quick.
We were no longer able. Yeah, so we were no longer able to use that. Instead, they gave us a Quick Clot bandage because these fucking assholes were giving Quick Clot to kids, telling them it was candy, put it in your mouth.
What?
And obviously, once it touches the moisture, it's gonna have some pretty fucked up effects. Obviously, I'm sure they wouldn't put that in the game just because it's probably,
But again, that's the thing. He's trading, like, this game is trading on a very well-known, time during the Iraq War that has a lot of negative publicity tied to it for good reason. Like you said, a lot of the things that happened during that first invasion of that city, caused, a domino effect that was felt throughout the armed forces. and really put, bad look on the entire invasion. But anyway, I'm digressing.
But aren't there I don't know, because I don't really play war games. Are there no games that reference the Vietnam War at all? Or anything like that?
There are a few. Actually, the Vietnam War is one of the least represented games. I mean, theaters of war.
I would say Korean.
Korean. Yeah. I said one of, not
Korean.
not the.
Okay, yeah.
One of. But especially when it comes to modern war, which started after the Vietnam War, there's like maybe 2 or 3 games that take place during the Vietnam War.
Which is Black Ops, right? I think
Black Ops is one.
2?
A game called Vietnam War is another. And then this game made by, I think it was, anyway, it doesn't matter. There's like 2 or 3, not many.
I was wondering, because because I know that, back then, that was a very controversial war. So I was wondering if there was any outcry about those, if there's anything mainstream. But if there was anything mainstream, there's nothing we can compare it to.
Not really. And video games tend to not use real life scenarios in their war games. Like if you play Call of Duty, every single battle that happens there is adjacent to reality.
Okay.
There's no war going on in Afghanistan. It's in, an unnamed city in, Asia, or, there's no Iraq. It's just an unnamed country.
It's implied, but not.
Yeah, there's a lot of implication. None of the battles are the same, but they're very similar. This is a rare situation where they're absolutely, I would say, exploiting a real event and real tragedies for profit, and then trying to play, innocent, trying to plead innocence when they're confronted with the fact that, hey, you are exploiting a negative situation.
Here's the thing. Have you guys seen the HBO series Band of Brothers or The Pacific?
I've seen the trailers.
I mean, I watch them once a year because it makes me want to go back to the military, so I don't watch it often. But they do touch on some of that stuff on there, and I think it's done very well. I can't see if this guy, like we said earlier, just be fucking real. If you're gonna do this, but don't try to I don't know. I mean, it's not really sugarcoating, I guess. If you're kind of, well, no, I guess it is, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Listen, man, don't sugarcoat stuff for Americans because we're gonna eat it. Just fucking be real.
Yeah.
Be real, son. I like that.
Like when he was asked by the Polygon interviewer, hey, are you going to talk about, for example, the alleged and then proven use of white phosphorus, during that engagement? He said alleged and proven. And I quote, no, we're not going to be covering anything like that because none of the stories we were told included anything about white phosphorus.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me.
It's a key to learn how to use the internet.
Is it what? What?
Can you just Google that?
Who?
Oh. What did the developer?
Plausible deniability.
Yeah, essentially. But anyway,
anyway,
that's my piece on it. I don't know. I just feel it's pretty gross that they're exploiting this, real war, real event, real tragedy for profit, and then pretending that it's okay and that it doesn't affect anybody.
Here.
Yeah.
Mr. Wancho.
I'm not an expert. I don't have much to say on this situation.
No, I meant your topic. That's what I meant.
Okay. All right. I don't know what to think about Blizzard.
He's like, I really don't give a shit.
I'm torn. This is the year that I finally realized that I think Blizzard lost their touch. I honestly think
of Diablo
that
2?
No, not really because of Diablo 2. I think that their formula for the MMO was great. I think after I don't remember what expansion they did that just completely lost my interest after that.
The Panda Bear one?
I'm going back to the original. World of Warcraft. I'm like, great, came back. You can focus on trying to relive the good old days. But then, you know what? We're gonna relive Burning Crusade, classic. Or you know what? We're gonna also then release.
I saw that today.
Wrath of the Lich King, classic. So wait, why don't you fix the game instead of going back to the classic? That's my number one thought on that. I just
Nostalgia
very
sells.
disappointed.
Nostalgia sells. Isn't it every 10 years or something like that? How long has WoW been out?
But here's the thing: you get
2004.
but you
All
get
right.
classic when you subscribe to the monthly, so you're getting both the main game and the classic. But for me, you're investing time on the classic. You should be investing to fix the game that you destroyed.
They're gonna put their resources where the money is, and isn't
Well,
classic where the money
But
is?
the money,
Yes.
but the money is when you're getting. It's like
What you want them to do is to prove to you why the current version is worth your time, but they're spending time bringing back nostalgia for the coins. So, I mean, why would you allocate resources and manpower to a game people are probably complaining about when you have a surefire hit with the past, and all you got to do is bring it back? So, good
I don't know.
business.
I
It's good
guess.
business.
Nothing was
That's
announced so
not going
far
to be
from
good for the
BlizzCon
consumer
besides
business, but it's good
seeing the
business.
trailer for Diablo 4, which actually the cinematic looked great. I love Blizzard cinematics. And besides that, they're awesome.
Yes.
But
Is there any word on
Except for the
StarCraft 3?
Reforged.
I would love some
Oh,
StarCraft 3.
that studio was dissolved actually.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
We talked about
The-
this a
The
bit ago.
studio that developed
StarCraft.
StarCraft 2 and worked on the Warcraft remaster, all that. I believe that's Blizzard Studio 2 was
Okay.
dissolved.
So what you're saying is there will be no
So-
StarCraft 3?
It's,
that would be
it's not even in development.
damn. That'd be a hit though. They know they make some serious money on that, right?
You know, Wancho, I want to
Mm.
address one of the things you said. It's like, you know, I don't really have too much take on this because I don't play WoW anymore. I haven't played it since Wrath of the Lich King. But Shadowlands, which was their most recent major expansion, was extremely well received, like overwhelmingly positive. So
Yeah.
they seem to be doing right by their fans because their numbers are as high as they've ever, well, not ever been, but as high as they've been in the last decade. That's crazy how many people are playing new WoW plus old classic WoW, which has massive numbers. Like, you know, they seem to be doing right by the WoW crowd. They completely just ignored and then shat all over the Warcraft RTS crowd for sure.
But you know, I think that
Please.
if I remember from Shadowlands, they changed up a little bit of their leveling system.
they
brought
squashed it.
Similar.
Yeah,
I
I did
think
not like
that's
that.
why people. Well, you know what? Actually, people are going to enjoy that a little bit better because they're going to be able to explore more of the old contents faster, and then be able to get onto the game longer instead of
Mhm.
grinding throughout the whole content and then jump into the next one. They actually get to pick a starting zone. So I'm pretty sure that's why bringing up a lot of people back. I'm not going to test out Shadowlands. I don't have any intentions of doing it, but from the storyline, I don't know. I don't like where the storyline went. That's just my opinion on it.
So
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
that's your contention then, right?
Yeah.
Lore wise.
Yeah, lore wise, yeah. If I don't know if you guys saw the new trailer today for the new next expansion, because you get
Is
an
it
expansion
Dominion?
pack, but you get different levels of the expansion. The next step is Chains of
The
Maul,
Dominion expansion.
Chains of Domination, Chains of
Chains of
Domination.
Domination.
Yeah.
Yes.
You see the king of it's Loredan?
You see,
Stormwind.
no,
King of
it's
Anduin.
Anduin Rin being up attack.
Just a spoilers alert. You see him actually turn into a Lich King, and he's doing that beatings of God dang, I found her name already.
Sylvanas, right?
Sylvanas. So yeah, I don't know.
So
Where it's going.
what you guys are doing right now, lamenting about the storyline being completely jacked up and like
No. I like it. I'm the one not lamenting.
Sorry.
I actually like it.
like, Juancho is where I was at a decade ago. So hey, welcome to the club. You're a decade late. Maybe Flex will join us in another 5 years, but I can only have so much sympathy for you. It's one of those like, yeah, dude, the writing was on the wall a while ago. If you're just starting to get to the point where like, oh boy, the World of Warcraft lore is just, I can't follow it. It's not enjoyable. Imagine people that have been playing the games since Warcraft 1.
Yeah, right here. But I think what's helped me a lot have been the audiobooks. But then again, I mean, I think it's my rose-colored glasses.
Yes.
I just been in love as a little Colombian immigrant. When I came to this country, the first game I ever played on PC was Warcraft: Tides of Darkness. It was on my uncle's PC that he built. Paid that through, then went back, bought the first one. Didn't play it till like much later on. I had to get an emulator to play it. Then kept going through. But you're right. I might join a club once they go back into space again and maybe meet up with the Queen of Blades. So
there we go.
Yeah, right.
No, I'll come back around. Maybe I'll jump back in then. Once they merge Warcraft, Starcraft, and then maybe Warhammer. Like if they make some kind of super universe, I'm in. I'm back. And then maybe they can have it like make a crossover with Super Mario. Shit, now we're talking.
Yes, talking about
really
Super
quick
Mario,
before.
Go ahead.
Before we move on, just two quick things that I want to cover that I saw recently before this started. Did you guys see that rumor about them remastering Ocarina of Time for the Switch?
Wait, what? Well, how do you
No,
jump?
that's not a rumor.
It's a rumor.
That's some guy.
No, there was a guy that rendered it himself.
Yeah, that was a guy. Just
he just and it's just
with the Unreal Engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was just some
with
guy.
the Unreal Engine. That was just some random guy.
That one I saw an article today that they're thinking about remastering. But whatever. I mean, that'd be cool. That's one of my favorite ones.
Skyward Sword
I'd buy that.
is the one that was announced.
I would buy
Fuck
that.
you, man.
All right, what's your next one?
Fuck you.
What was the next one?
No one heard me. No one heard me.
I heard you. I just I stopped after Ocarina of Time. So
sorry, it'll come back to me. We can
All right.
move on.
So Nintendo Direct, the first one of
the first one. Sorry.
In a long time, I was actually impressed. I liked it. I like what they showed. Hey, listen, I like what they showed. I like
what did they fucking show? Sell me on that shit.
Okay, so
listen, while you guys were conversing over everything, I was reading through everything that they had on there, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? What is
yeah, that right there.
So
that's it.
Number one, I didn't get a chance to play Skyward Sword. I didn't get a chance to play it. I didn't.
Listen.
I never did. So
that was the most frustrating game ever. If you are a Zelda lover, that is the worst game to play. It's frustrating. It is super frustrating. I still have it, and I'm like, I don't know.
So I might like it. I might actually like it. Then.
So is that the one where they stab Ganon in the chest with a sword?
No. Let me tell you something. My fiance loves The Legend of Zelda. Like it is her favorite game series, without question. When that game came out, Skyward Sword.
My fiance too.
Yeah, when Skyward Sword came out, I didn't have a Wii, so I borrowed my friend's, and I bought the game with the controller and everything, and I brought it to her, and I showed her, hey, look, I know you want to play it, you love it. She started crying because she loves The Legend of Zelda, and was so excited. A day later, I go to visit her at her place, and I'm like, how's the game? Just pallid, the blood gone from her face. She's like, this game fucking sucks.
Yep.
It holds your hand constantly. The combat is abysmal.
We're breaking up.
The story is nuts. It's got a 3-hour fucking intro sequence.
Yep.
Before you get to combat, before you get to the story, you have to fight the same boss 3 times in a row because they recycled the boss because the developer was like, oh shit, I don't want to make a new one, so let's just refight the same one.
Sounds like Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, it's like, yes, it is the most Kingdom Hearts Zelda game without question. It is abysmal. So when whatever I forget his name came out at the Nintendo Direct and was like, hey, I'm the Zelda developer and I've got news for you. Everybody was excited, elated. They were like, oh, we're finally going to get,
Breath of the Wild
some
2?
really big news, either Breath of the Wild 2 or coincidentally, this is the 35th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. Fuck it. It's the perfect time to release, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Twilight Princess, any of the popular ones, as a remaster or a bundle, anything. And he's like, hey, I don't actually have any news for you guys, but we are going to release Skyward Sword, the most hated Legend of Zelda game ever made, after Zelda 2. Sorry, that one is...
The trailer was good.
For what? For Skyward Sword?
I mean...
Yeah, the trailer shows you
long
all the
story
fun
short,
shit.
Because the trailer looked like legit CGI shit, and it's fucking...
Yeah.
The problem
get
with
it.
the trailer is it doesn't show the gameplay. So
Yeah.
as you're
Yeah, no,
playing
no, it's just like
that's where the
beautiful CGI.
frustration comes in.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, what happens every single time? Every single time you pick up anything in the game,
you break it, you drop it. It
the
doesn't
game
happen.
tells
Like,
you
just,
what you picked up
Yeah.
every single time. Every single time you pick up
yo,
a bomb,
it's-
every time you pick it up, it's like
You've picked up
a bomb. This is what a bomb does. This is how to use a bomb. Okay? You pick up another bomb.
Wow, so it's a
This is
tutorial the entire time?
the entire game is a tutorial all the
it's
time.
Navi. It's Navi on like
Okay,
Windows
not at all.
10.
So
Did they ever say why?
let me start all over again. We're just gonna talk Nintendo Direct. We got Sadness of Skyward Sword being ported to the Switch. Bad Nintendo. Don't do this to me. We got signs of the next Splatoon game. I enjoy Splatoon. I'm a big Splatoon fan, so I get to have Splatoon 3 coming up. That's pretty fun. Octopath Travelers was one of my favorite games to play on the Switch, to travel. I enjoy that game. Knowing that Square Enix is going to be coming out with Project Triangle Strategy.
What a name.
It looks phenomenal.
That was your favorite game too?
What?
Nothing, carry on.
So I don't know if you guys ever played that 2D Octopath Traveler. Anybody? No, nobody.
I
No.
played-
I
wanted to
briefly
try
when
it.
you
Not
brought
my
the
favorite
Switch
game.
over to my
It's
house.
actually I like it. I don't know how
Played it
you
when I was
guys
in
feel
college.
about it, but,
It's
Project
fun.
Triangle, strategy looks good. We got Mario Golf. I'm gonna port it to the Switch. That's whatever. We're gonna get Pyra for another Smash Bros character coming up. Pyra,
Oh, another anime sword lady person?
Yep. pretty much
Okay.
from the other game. You get two new Joy-Cons. You get the Monster Hunters edition, and then you get the Skyward Zelda edition, which is
So-
pretty cool.
I want those. I want the Skyward.
Is
Skyward
that
one.
the
All
Zelda
Guys
Joy-Con just a
Ultimate
piece of shit?
Knockdown is coming to the Switch, and yeah, that's it. You know, pretty much it. Oh,
So wait,
and
okay. Before you
Super
move on,
Nintendo. Oh, Super Nintendo Mario theme items are coming to Animal Crossing for those Animal Crossing fans. That's so awesome.
Mm.
We're gonna get a mobile game called Star Wars Hunters, made by Zynga. Don't expect anything from there. And
Yeah, that's what I saw.
the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection is coming to the Switch. So yeah, that's it.
So
okay.
what in this Nintendo Direct was appealing?
To me,
Nothing.
Project Triangle Strategy. That's it.
Hmm.
We're done.
Just by running through the quick through, you guys were talking about this earlier. Like I said, I wanted to slip my wrist right here. I would have done it live.
I am
It's
Remember down
It's
the river and
horrible.
across the road.
this is horrible.
there's not
Everything
a
on
single release on that list coming out in 2021 that looks good.
I don't know. I like the Skyward Sword Joy-Cons. I'm gonna buy those and play. Breath
You
of
mean
the
the
Wild.
Hey, you know,
pieces-
before they
little
release
turds?
new Joy-Cons, maybe they should fix their old broken
They should
shit
fix the
first.
ones that they have.
I
call
need to
me
get my
crazy.
pick. So
Well, I mean, the
Hey,
Pro.
at least Ring Fit's still going strong.
Hell yeah, it is.
You know, I don't know if that was tongue in cheek or not, but holy shit, I can't believe the constant ball dropping that Nintendo deals with, because they should have been releasing DLC for that game constantly throughout the pandemic.
True.
Yo,
one?
absolutely.
People would have lost their shit for it. How do you not like? And that is the most Nintendo thing ever. Like, we have a really good system, and we're never gonna give a crap about it again.
Dude.
That's
Once,
Nintendo's
160%
emphasis forever.
That's their
though.
MO.
Well,
And
it
you
wasn't
would've
back
been
in,
great.
in the 80s and the 90s. I shouldn't say that. It wasn't back then.
No, it's
After
new Nintendo. New Nintendo.
Yeah, new Nintendo sucks.
And it's because
you,
they have
Oh.
fanatics. They have people that will worship the ground a Nintendo walks on, will watch the Nintendo Direct and say, this is amazing. This is more than what I need. Instead of saying, hey, you know, it's been almost a year and a half since you have had a Nintendo Direct. There hasn't been a major first party release in God. What was the last first party release from Nintendo that was like a major release, Juancho? Do you know?
major release, the Paper Mario, which wasn't that good.
That's not
Okay.
even a marquee game. Their marquee games are Metroid, Star Fox, Super Mario Brothers, The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
And Mario Kart. Let's add that to it. They haven't had any of those games since release.
The Sonic game.
You know,
What about Mario Party?
they had Mario Party that came out, and it came and it went. It only had, I think, 4 boards. They have no DLC support for it. They have had no patches, and there's like major bugs. It's like a genuinely broken game, and they haven't had any support for it.
Wow.
But again, people will still buy anything Nintendo produces. Don't get me wrong. If a new Zelda comes out, I'm buying it because I generally like new Zelda games. Skyward Sword, I have no intention of paying $60 for a game that came out in 2011 for $60. And previously came out with a bundled controller. Man, I think you remember that.
Yeah.
For $60.
I would rather cry. Vibe?
What? I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
You didn't hear.
Listen,
no. What did he say?
Sorry. Wow, that's really dark. No pun intended, I guess. But you know who is gonna buy this game against my better judgment? And my fiance. She never played it, and she's gonna be, new Zelda game. I'm getting it. So I'll let you guys know how it goes.
Oh God.
You're gonna come cry. Listen, I would rather play through it right now, as frustrating as it is, on my old Wii or Wii U, than pay another $60 to pay this on the Switch.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's gonna buy it, and I'm gonna get a new beard.
You guys should watch. You should watch the announcement.
Doesn't cost me anything.
You should watch the announcement for it, man. Because right at the end, after they're finished showing the trailer for this game, the disembodied Nintendo voice says, and you know, this game was a game that inspired a lot of things that you see in Breath of the Wild, like stamina when you're climbing, and like breakable shields. That's it. That's literally what they said. It's like, hey, I know you guys want Breath of the Wild. Here's this, dog shit, and it's just like Breath of the Wild because reasons.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
Juancho, listen, if you're gonna buy it,
No,
good luck to you.
No, you guys say it's horrible. I'm not gonna buy it.
No, I think you should
listen,
stick to your guns, Juancho.
I will give you, and I'll let you borrow my Wii and that game.
Take him up on that.
Just so you can see the frustration. I have not completed that game for that reason.
I would love to watch you borrow.
I already have a backlog, and I don't want to add another one. I'm really shopping it. I just got Cyberpunk. I'm gonna go to the next one. No, it's okay. You guys can keep your.
Listen. I promise you, Jillian will buy this. It will cost us nothing. I will let all of you borrow it once she stops playing it 3 days out. So once that happens, you guys are free to borrow that game.
So,
and with that said,
after that Nintendo Direct, that was it. So yeah, I mean, I don't expect much anytime soon. I know we're having an E3 that hasn't been canceled yet, as of yet. So we shall see what they have in store, because they didn't announce any Metroid, they didn't announce any Mario games. They were supposed to announce Metroid because they announced it 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, about 2 years ago. No, 4 years ago, but they actually showed a title of it 2 years ago on their last E3. And so yeah, we'll see what happens. I think since Reggie left, Nintendo lost a little bit of their flair as that. So that's just my opinion of that.
All right. With that being said, we're going to move on to the Darth side of the moon. Take it away, Saga.
Well, all right. So have you guys seen the new Mortal Kombat trailer?
It was a fantastic fan trailer. It was great.
Yeah. No. There's a legitimate trailer.
Fan trailer. There's an official one, bro.
It's not.
Oh, that looked like a fan trailer.
I see what he's saying. I agree.
Okay.
It looked like a fan trailer to me when I saw it. I was like, this can't be.
I get it. Is it because of Goro?
No, it's because of the acting, the way it looked. It literally just looked like a really high-end fan-made trailer.
It'll be worse. I can't imagine it'll be worse than the original releases. Though I will say
the first one was the truth. Don't you dare.
The cinematic achievements?
Because we were fucking 5 when we saw it. Well, I was 5. But,
the first one was the truth.
I will say this. They probably will not beat what Machinima released on YouTube. Those were exactly what I said.
That's exactly what I said.
Fucking fantastic.
Can we talk about Sub-Zero and Scorpion's horrible masks at the end of that trailer
Yes.
that were flopping
The
around
actors are great
because
though, but the masks are fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I hope they pull a Halo. I'm like, all right, but listen, let's go ahead and push it back a little bit because this trailer fucking sucks.
Who the fuck is Cole Young?
They're not. They need the content for HBO Max. They ain't going nowhere.
Who is Cole Young?
I don't know, bro.
He is it's Cole Young, the guy playing Sub-Zero.
No.
No.
Cole Young is the
some
fucking
random-
nameless name.
Yes,
protagonist.
So
He's the blank slate for us to
he's
get
yeah,
into.
for insert ourselves with.
He's the Mila Jovovich, whatever of Resident Evil.
Why?
In Mortal Kombat.
Why is he in this?
I
We have
think there was
protagonists.
an article saying no, you're right, but I think the actual reason they gave was they wanted to put a character that was not well known to relate with the viewers. That's like the legitimate reason.
Who gives
That
a shit?
But they did well.
Yeah,
They
I
did
mean,
well in the first
because-
movie. We saw it through Sonya Blade, through Liu Kang, and through Johnny Cage. They had no idea what they were getting into. We learned the world as they learned the world. We didn't need a self-insert character.
There's no Johnny Cage. No,
there's no
Johnny Cage.
no.
they removed Johnny Cage.
No.
Jax.
I didn't like the way they did Jackson's hands
I
and
do
arms.
not like. Yeah, it's horrible. One, the actor. I mean, after True Blood, I never really saw him in
I like
anything else
watching his
ever
hands
again.
first off.
Goddamn, Michael Jai White for sure.
Yes.
Best Jax ever.
Yes.
But
yes.
He's also
but
like
you
80.
guys knows my. I don't give a fuck, Roz.
You can
First of
still
all,
do it.
you already know my questionable obsession with this man.
I
But
know.
also
I know.
7 black belts. The only actors I do like in that is the ones who play Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Which I believe the guy who plays Scorpion also played Scorpion in the Machinima. Like, did he not?
Did he? I think
He did.
I think he
And
did.
then Sub-Zero is actually he plays a very, very good character in Warrior, what we're going to talk about next. Fantastic martial artist as well. He plays Bihan. And I don't know. So it's going to be an HBO Max. So that means I have to not pay anything extra to watch it. And I don't leave my home to watch it. So I think that's good. Right? That's something that I do
I can't complain
appreciate
about
about that.
Is that the only
Yeah.
positive?
Yeah.
So when we all watch it and cry about it, we can cry amongst ourselves and not have to worry about anybody else
See,
watching us.
I think it's gonna be enjoyable. I can't say it'll
might
be
be.
good because I haven't really seen any Mortal Kombat movies that have been good as an adult.
The first one.
The Machinima ones are like mini sods on YouTube, 10 minutes long each, which the
Which don't exist anymore,
Fucking-
by the way.
Cyrex one is great. Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, I'm being optimistic about this only because I'll be able to watch it at home with a beer in my hand. So can't really complain about that.
It's got a Legend of Chun-Li vibe to it.
It does.
No, the fuck it doesn't.
It does. It
It
does.
does.
I
It
mean,
really does.
It has more of a
It does.
Dragon Ball Evolution vibe than
That's
it does.
not any better.
Legend of Chun-Li.
That's not any better. That's not any better
Legend of Chun-Li was worse.
No,
than Dragon Ball
Listen.
Evolution.
no, it was just as
It
bad.
really
Listen,
was. It was.
I
They were both
I
horrible.
think you guys were like kind of like blurred out by the fact you wanted to bang Kristen Crook. Well,
No.
specifically,
So fine.
No.
So
vibe.
fine.
No,
Absolutely.
She's
no.
out.
no,
She's
not at
out.
all. I actually couldn't care less.
She's a real cockiner.
Not
So
even on the
fine.
list.
Listen, the
But-
only thing that I enjoyed about this trailer was that one scene where Sub-Zero was fighting. I think it was Scorpion,
Don't say it.
where the blood comes out,
He catches it.
Oh,
he
he freezes
freezes
it.
it,
Yo,
and then he stabs him with it.
Yeah.
That was like the best part of the whole thing. That
Do you
was
know
it.
what a really good Mortal Kombat movie is?
None of them.
the animated one.
No, fucking Mortal Kombat 11. Just play the game. The game has a fantastic
Yeah.
story.
Yeah,
Just do that.
yes,
Just do that.
But I mean, like, Warcraft 1 was a fucking great game, and the movie wasn't as good. So
The movie was
But-
awful.
There was a movie?
The trailer was the shit
and
for that, though.
I'm pretty sure
That
there's gonna
trailer
be a
was
sequel
legit.
coming out soon.
There's no sequel coming out.
Yeah, the trailer was.
The trailer? I think you guys
Yes,
are just talking about the cinematics
yes.
that play before the
That's
games.
fine.
That's what you're
Yeah.
talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty much.
Sure.
Mm.
And
You
it's
watched it on
one
YouTube,
random-
didn't you?
And it's one random like green.
So,
lady.
just really quick, your guys' ending thoughts on this, other than it's free to watch for the most part.
Oh,
I mean,
it's-
as you
it's-
have to pay extra to watch it.
It's gonna be bad.
I don't really have
It's
a lot
gonna be
of,
bad.
Stay tuned.
We should do
for
a
when
watch
this comes
party.
out.
We should do a watch party.
That would be
I'm
great.
down.
Yeah.
I'm
I would
Doesn't
down.
absolutely
HBO
do
Max
that.
support watch party?
I'm down.
Juancho does.
Could we-
Juancho's account
could we
supports watch
record?
parties.
a watch party or no?
We
Five
could-
Not with the
on
movie
Turn on
playing.
HBO
Not with the
Max
movie
now.
playing.
Oh,
No. Well, I
Yeah,
mean, could
probably
we just?
not.
Could we just? I guess we have to record ourselves, not the movie.
yeah.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it
I
out.
think
Yeah,
that'd be a
exactly. I was
pretty
gonna
good
say we'll
idea
figure it
since
out. We'll figure it out because
it's
that'd be
comfortable
great.
home.
Because that would
Yeah.
suck. All right. Moving on. Flex. Let's talk about your Asian action
Yes.
show,
So,
et cetera, and so forth.
has anybody watched the show Warrior?
Yes, I'm
No,
on.
I watched the trailer.
The movie
Okay.
with Tom Hardy from 2011.
No, not that one. It's a show. It's a lot like Gangs of New York, but it's Irish Americans and Chinese in San Francisco. During the whole railroad tycoon stuff. Has you guys watched the trailer?
I did. I watched the trailer.
I did. Yeah.
It looked
So
cool. I never
here's
watched it, but it looked cool.
really quick. Here's what caught me from this. I'm a huge fan of old martial arts movies, right? This has that aspect in it in the sense of just the action. The drama is pretty good. It's a lot like Gangs of New York, which I do enjoy. Some of the dialogue is cringy, but I think it's just the whole translation thing. But it's a pretty good show, man. Action is good. There's titties.
Do you want to talk about how the show
there's-
originated or who originated the show from?
Bruce Lee.
It was from no, it was from Jet Li.
All I know is I'm still trying to get through the show that you and Roz spoke to me about, Sweet Home. I can't.
Is that with the
Really?
what's her name?
It's not bad.
Not Renee Zellweger. What's her name?
Jonathan
You
Taylor Thomas.
motherfucker.
Something with this.
You're thinking you went totally left vibe. Just no.
That girl. What's her
Eat
name?
this sandwich.
That girl with the
Eat
face.
this sandwich.
I want
Eat
to
this
say
sandwich.
that
You're not yourself.
Sorry.
I've watched Warrior. I'm an episode, almost done with season 1, and I've enjoyed every single episode so far.
Yeah, dude, it's
It's really great.
like
I know
almost like a guilty
Cinemax
pleasure,
had
right?
it, and then they canceled up to season 2, and then HBO picked up the show, and the following that it's had wishes that they could continue to season 3, but it's still season 3 has not been confirmed by HBO that of them trying to revive it.
But they're gonna.
Yeah,
do it.
so-
they need the
so, like,
content.
Here is the
Yeah, they
plot.
do.
You're in San Francisco. There's Chinatown. There's the Irish and there's the American politicians.
Mhm.
It's kind of like this whole like, what is it, power rush? I don't know. But they're just trying to kind of make their way out. And it's just like the Chinese axe gangs, Irish goons, and then politicians, goons in themselves, just all kind of, in a sense, I guess, fighting to make their way in San Francisco. And it's pretty enjoyable. There's romance. There's a lot of violence. There's pretty fantastically choreographed martial arts and vibe. There's a lot of Asian boobies.
I did.
I
I
know you
saw.
would appreciate.
Yeah. I saw a lot of Asians in the trailer, and that's what kept my attention on the trailer.
Yeah, and like they have a really interesting transition from like Cantonese to like English, right? Like they'll be speaking Cantonese and it just goes like you hear that and you go straight to English.
Oh wow!
It's pretty interesting. It only happens in the first second episode, like a lot,
Mhm.
and then it just kind of stops. It's just like you assume, okay, they're speaking their language, we understand them. But it's good. It's good. Again, it's one of those guilty pleasures. Like if you grew up watching like those old like kung fu movies and stuff like that,
Crouching
it's
Tiger,
pretty
Hidden Dragon?
enjoyable. No. Like more like Enter the Dragon,
The Forbidden
Fist of
Kingdom.
Fury. Kind of like the Forbidden Kingdom, I guess. I mean, because it does have a modern twist to it in a sense. It's a little bit more relatable. Like for like I don't know. The translations are a little weird. Like when they call Americans guaylos, round eyes, whatever, they just call them. When they translate it to English, it's ducks. When they call the Chinese like fresh off the boats, they use fresh off the boat
Bobs.
briefly, but then they go to onion, which is just
Onion.
itchy eye or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just yeah. It's almost like go ahead.
no. Is
No, I was gonna say it's almost like translation in Naruto.
Oh, okay. Is Jackie Chan in it?
Yeah, no.
Oh, it's Jet Li.
You know who's?
What about Chow Yun
No.
Fat?
Whoa, that's a name I haven't thought of.
No Chow Yun Fat.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. No, but Sub-Zero's in it.
Okay, well, I'm out.
And so is Michael Bisping.
Sorry, I'm out. They're not letting them out.
Michael B. Jordan will be on there.
Michael B.
Next
Jordan
episode.
will be on there.
Oh, you know who's it? Oh, you guys haven't seen Vikings.
No.
Have you guys seen
I started watching
the
it.
Disney
The Descendants?
Have you seen the Descendants on Disney?
No.
No,
No.
my daughters watch that. I'm like,
Well, me neither. But one of the main characters is in this as well.
right. No, I don't watch it. I don't watch it.
Oh, that was it.
Well,
that was so unbelievable.
I definitely recommend this show. I know you guys haven't seen it except for Juancho. It's good. It's good. It's a good show if you like action, if you like violence. I mean, it's got good drama. It's a good story.
And you said this is on Disney.
You know,
You said this is on Disney XD, the show?
Yeah. This is on. This is on PBS. No, it's on HBO Max.
It's a boomerang.
There's a very, very realistic taste of racism that is not black on white, though you do see a little bit of that. But when I say tasteful, I mean they're keeping it fucking real. Like they're not sugarcoating stuff. So I do appreciate that because they're not like, oh yeah, like this didn't happen. No, this did happen. So
they're keeping it real. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
Keep it real.
All right, so before we wrap up, we're going with the question of the day. I assume Flex, you wrote this there, right? So ask the question.
You kind of missed one, bro.
5.
No, I didn't.
Why? You did.
No, I deleted that bull crap. You mean the crap about why I don't like Horror Warriors Age of Calamity?
No, we never spoke about WandaVision.
Oh shit, I didn't even write it there. Oh, okay. WandaVision, real quick. We'll get through it real quick. WandaVision, episode 7, Breaking the Fourth Wall. Your quick impression of it, and then we're gonna go to question of the day. Juancho.
I liked episode 7.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Darflex.
I liked it too. I want Kat Dennings to spit in my mouth.
You want who? She's not
Agnes.
attractive.
Darcy.
She's not attractive, I don't think.
Dennings.
I don't think.
Oh, really?
And
Have you not
her
seen
voice
her?
is annoying as balls.
Oh my god.
So what?
I can't just like.
I've seen some of the women you surround yourself with.
They don't sound like her. They do not sound like her.
The only way I can describe the way this sounds is very, very Puerto Rican, and you know that's much worse than the Kat Dennings. Also, she's very well endowed.
Please, Roz,
with her alabaster skin.
How you feel about episode 7?
It's pretty good. Season's been pretty great so far. I think Catherine Hahn is the best part of that show. The character that's playing Agnes.
Agreed.
Fucking incredible. I'm really enjoying it now. The first 3 episodes were abysmal, but the show's really.
Funny, we said that last week.
You know what's crazy? She's been a fantastic supporting actor in almost everything she's done.
Yeah. She carries anything she's in. So yes, awesome. I want more. I can't wait to see where it goes, and give her own show. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, I would love it.
That'd be interesting.
You know, I don't care who she plays. Just recast the entire MCU as Catherine Hahn. Okay.
Yeah.
Does everybody?
Man, episode 7.
Yeah.
Listen, I was, like we discussed last week, what the fucking for like the longest time, and now all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, what's going on next? They bring her Agnes Harkness or whatever her name is into the fold, and I'm like, what the hell is going on next? And I'm excited. Like they've definitely got me, and these are the last 3 episodes of the season. They're going to be an hour long each. And Vibe just finally opened up that link. Good job, Ross.
It tastes like everything. I said. Absolutely. How recent is this? Sorry. I'm sorry. We'll talk about this later. Damn. I just broke my studio. Carry on. I want more of that. Flex, please. Carry on. Sorry. Damn.
Yes. See, I told you. You piece of shit.
I want more. Send me more. Send more, please.
Continue.
Dude,
I'm sorry, man.
Yes, I can't wait for the ending of this season. I can't wait to see where they're going next. I'm super excited.
I love it. I mean, I liked it. I thought this episode was more of a filler. Nothing really happened except for the very end when they, spoiler alert, said that Agnes. Well, they implied Agnes was the main villain, but that was like a fan theory forever. So that twist didn't do anything for me. The best part of that episode for me was our first end credit scene that we had. That was kind of cool. I enjoyed that. That was like Nosy and Boom, with Quicksilver. X-Ray so being, what was that?
Don't know. I didn't like it though.
It was dark video. Sorry.
Something. It was Kat Dennings. So yeah, so I liked it, but that episode was spinning its wheels this episode, so I wasn't really all that thrilled with it, but I still liked it. I like where it's going. I can't wait to see where it goes. So now, with that being said, before we wrap up, question of the day. Take it away, Darflex.
If you could be any Marvel Universe villain, who would you be and why? Let's start with Juancho.
The villain that I would be the
Ebony Maw.
Goblin.
Hobgoblin?
Yeah.
Why?
I like the idea of the hovering around the hoverboard throughout the city, throwing some pumpkins, and yeah. But the comic book version of Hobgoblin. That's the reason why.
And
I only have to deal with Spider-Man. I don't have to deal with that many people. That's
well. I mean, I think okay.
Okay. I mean, yeah, everybody gets their pick, right?
Yeah. You expecting someone else?
No.
No.
I'm not saying Flex. No, that's my pick. Yeah, Hobgoblin. Anyway, that's it.
I like it. It's simple. It's neat. Straight to the point. Who's next? Flex, you're rolling this. Put pink the next person.
Manolo.
Shit.
More?
God damn it. Everybody's down fucking. He left.
Yeah.
Damn, Roz.
What happened? What happened?
Roz is posting fire on this.
I know, but I can't click. Well, it won't open up the friggin' links.
I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry about it. I'll fair.
No. I'm copying and pasting. Keep going. You guys talk.
Answer the questions, guys.
Annie, answer the question.
I'm sorry. I didn't really have time to think about this. So
pick
I
one,
really
like I did. I picked Hobgoblin.
Yeah, he picked Hobgoblin. He fucking sucks. Pick something.
Doctor Doom. Fuck it. I don't know.
There you
He's
go,
smart.
you bitch. You took my name. You took my pick. Fuck
were these leaked? These are leaked, I assume, right?
You wouldn't pick the Rhino.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Were they? No, were they?
I'll be Madam Spider. There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
Wait, you guys gotta say why.
She doesn't look that trim. Maybe the camera.
I don't care.
Because he's Doctor Doom. Because he's smart and he pisses off everybody.
I like it.
Now, why Madam Spider?
Because he picked Hobgoblin, so I decided to pick somebody that was just as kind of whack.
Useless.
So,
well, my pick is legit.
And he took my Doctor Doom again.
All right.
Fuck you.
I got two fuck yous from Roz.
All right. My pick is legitimate because I actually thought about this. It's gonna be stupid. It's from, of course, the Marvel movies because that's the only one that I do because I liked her powers. I would be Hela. Why? Because when
really?
I thought you were gonna be Miss Marvel.
No, she's not even in it yet. I'd be Hela because when I watched her scenes when she took out Asgard, all I thought about was Dynasty Warriors. And I was like, that's the shit. That's what I'm talking about right there. No, I love the idea. She was taking out fools just doing nothing and waving it around. That shit was really cool to me. Being able to just create any weapon out of nowhere, out of any orifice. That was it for me. I loved it.
You just want to live like a Muso. That's your life.
Yes.
I just want to
hack and slash.
She looked great.
Yeah. I want to point out, like, taking it back, it's like I'm surprised Wancho didn't, talk about the Muso that was announced for the Switch that's coming out. So
that wasn't a Nintendo Direct. Sorry.
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't fucking know the name of it. You're the Nintendo guy.
I don't remember, bro. It's been
It's
I'll probably remember
Animal Crossing.
It was Animal Crossing. It was an Animal Crossing Warriors game.
Animal Crossing Warriors, yeah.
It's basically you against all the villagers.
Oh yeah,
and you gotta just
guilty for formalities there. Anyway,
You gotta just grow shit and farm things as fast as you can.
Oh
Yeah.
God, oh God.
you gotta take turnips and use
Wait,
them like
Flex.
swords and just fly. Just
Did you answer your own question?
Yeah.
Flex?
Yeah, Flex.
Well, my answer initially was going to be Doctor Doom, but fuck you, Manny.
Wow.
So I guess now it's going to be my runner-up, which is Carnage.
But Carter's a psycho.
Yeah,
Just seems
Carnage-
pretty.
It's just a dick.
Yeah,
Okay. So some people
I
just
mean,
want to. Some people
he's
just wanna
red
watch the world burn.
and black.
I get it.
you know, and
Okay.
the name is cool, Carnage. You get to fight Venom, you get to fight Spider-Man, you get to fight, you know. And Black Cat is pretty hot, so being able to be in that universe opened up a lot of opportunity for a psycho.
Okay. I think mine is the best.
I came out wrong. Like
I
that came
win.
out very wrong.
I win.
just how-
No,
Mine
I
was the
win
best.
because I got 2 fuck yous out of it.
Yeah, man got Doctor Doom. He doesn't even have to explain why Doctor Doom. You know, he's just great. He's just
But the Dr.
fantastic.
Doom-
I mean, the
Suck.
reason he had was very close to my reason. Yeah, he's smart as fuck. He's a dick, pisses people off. Yeah.
You know, and everything he's doing is for the good of humanity.
Of Latveria or Latvia.
Not even just his
Lithuania.
Gilgamesh.
not even for Hialeah. He's doing it for the good of like Earth.
For my country. Well, I
And,
mean,
You know,
should've picked
I
Thanos
just Googled 100 Marvel villains, and then 100th
Oh,
is
you
J.
dick.
Jonah Jameson.
He's a villain.
Technically,
He's an antagonist.
then. Yo, Mysterio would have been good.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, he's really short.
I like, but his
Yeah,
luchador
but like,
mask. Is a
have you
shit.
seen his fucking turnbuckle moves?
Yeah, his turnbuckle moves are pretty nasty.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And that is a wrap, gentlemen. Let's do shameless promotions and let's go to bed. Juancho.
you can find me on Twitter at JuanchoXX88.
You just said you flex.
Yeah, you can find me on Darth_Flex with 2 X's on Instagram and Twitter. And look out, because I'm bringing Kevin James to the NSU Sports Lab on Monday. I'm gonna run some tests, so I'll post that up. It'll
Make
be
sure you
fun.
Get him to make
See,
some
Make
movies.
sure
Yes.
he reposts
Hmm?
our shit.
What was it?
Make sure he
Get him to
reposts
make.
our stuff.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
carry on,
Get him
carry
to
on, carry on.
repost our stuff and ask him to make better movies.
Hey, I like Here Comes the Moon.
I mean that's well, he was gonna be Halloween, but yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see how a comedian and a general population
I think he
goes through these tests. So it's gonna be
I think he broke new ground in pixels. So
His
I'm just putting that out there.
his fucking YouTube channel is pretty fucking funny with the sound guy, and then his short films.
I'm
Not
saying-
bad.
Short films are
But
funny.
you-
The nature documentary.
Also, oh yeah, oh my god.
Can you
Yeah,
ask
that's
him
good.
how I can break into the business? Ask him for a friend like that your friend
Sure.
is drowning in his day job and he needs to get into the business.
I don't know,
Be
maybe
white and be a woman
Once I
and
get
be
more
attractive.
comfortable,
I know.
once I get more comfortable, I'll see if I can ask him to
That
like
should be
maybe
the
do a
first-
short recording for
That
us.
should be the first fucking
But,
thing you ask him. What's up, Kevin James? Is my bro?
No, I have to
needs
build
to
a
get-
rapport, bro. Like he's paying a lot of money for this. But you know, he's actually really funny and really nice in real life. I honestly was not expecting that, but he jokes a lot even when he's in a lot of pain. So that's cool.
Ask him if Will Smith's lips are really soft. Just ask him. Just ask
Oh
him that.
shit,
thing.
yeah, Hitch.
Let me know.
Wow.
Yes. So Flex, you already said your thing. Man, where can we find you?
Man on Facebook and Man17093 on Instagram and Twitter.
Your enthusiasm is just infectious. Roz, where can we find you?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at a photo.
I'm killed on my social media except for Twitter. So Ray Roswell
And
on
chat with
Twitter
us.
if you want to.
Aren't you still on IG? I think I tagged you last time on IG. You're still
Yeah, but I literally
don't
only
do
look at
anything.
Instagram when somebody sends me a message.
Oh, all right.
What's your chat roulette handle?
Oh, Chunky Lover 69.
Got it. That's what's up.
All right, and of course, you know where you can find me, and that's it. So
OnlyFans.
we're at
Overtown
exactly
and Opalaka.
Grinder.
Grinder.
So don't forget to follow us Instagram and Twitter. That's Geek Bros with a 0 GEKB or 0S. Send us messages. Send us tweets. I don't know. We're gonna start doing polls again eventually whenever Flex gets off his ass because I sure as hell don't do them.
I've been doing it, asshole. You just don't post it.
Oh, my bad. Well, I don't know because I don't go on our Twitter anymore. Our Twitter was dead, and I never used our Twitter, so I didn't know. You need to let me know. I told you when you put a thing, just hey, new poll up so I can do the rounds for it.
Got it.
So there's new polls.
Got it.
Go do the new polls. Email us geekbros@yahoo.com. GEKBR0s at yahoo.com. Facebook.com is just geekbros. That's where the fun stuff still is, I think, maybe. WeBeGeekspeak.com, the first place you can listen to us.
First place.
First
Thank you.
place.
YouTube.com/Vibro Studios. That's different podcast. YouTube.com/Vibro Studios, where you'll find the video recap. Whatever I put it up, it happens. So that's it.
Because you're slacking.
I am slacking. I'm really tired. That's it for keeping the Geek Bros podcast. And remember, geeking out still sounds this hoarse.
Swear to me.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
So
Keeping up with the Geek Bros.